Hello everyone, welcome back to Skulls and Flowers. Today's going to be a short video. I'm going to be working on the little banner or the wallpaper from my channel. I wanted to put something like skulls and flowers, and I want to put a little tiny skull and maybe some roses tattoo style around it. And actually I already did one, and when I put it on it didn't fit, and I tried to shrink it and it made the image look bad. So then I had to figure out the sizing, and of course I went to Google, which I should have done first, to get the sizing for the banner and what's gonna show up on the main screen, and then if somebody's watching it on TV or something, it's the big screen. So I started from scratch. I was still inspired by my first design because I like what I did, but I decided to change it up a little bit. I did a skull, I did the banner again, the two roses, and then I put another banner of leaves, and then I put different colors around it, and I hope you like it. It took me maybe a couple days to do it because I did the first part first, the main banner that's going to show the name, and then I did the other part later on. And then I couldn't figure out what colors I wanted, and I still wanted to stick with the original colors that I decided, which were my favorite colors, which is like a turquoise or like a teal color. And then I wanted the skull to look more cartoony, not realistic. So then it took me a while to get everything together exactly how I wanted, but then once I did it, it's finished, and I'm really happy with the results, and I hope you like it too. Here's how I did it. So here I am trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I was going to do something different, but in the end, I decided to go back to the original idea, which was the skull with the banner and the two roses. I put the skull in the back this time because I wanted the name to actually be readable. And most of the designs are inspired by tattoos. I really like the tattoo art, and a lot of the times where I do small sketches, that's where the inspiration comes from with the roses and the banner. I think only the skull is something that I started drawing recently, which is like a cartoony skull. And then I added the colors that I like, which was the turquoise and the roses. I went for the traditional tattoo style. And I was really happy with how it was looking, and the skull, I made it a bright color so I can contrast the blue, and I think it came out great. This is like the first part where I did this and I was finished with it, and I said I can go to the other thing that I was planning. This is when I was trying to create like a frame around it, and the frame was going to have leaves of different colors going one side and then the other leaves going to the other side. And I had a lot of problems with the measurements because, again, it has more to do with me still figuring out Adobe Fresco because, like I said, everything's different. When I finally figured it out, what I did was mirror the image so that everything looks the way I want it to look. And then once I got the frame around it done, it came out the way I liked it. I added green, dark green, and then little designs on the edges. Then I did the background. I tried to copy it as the same colors that I used in the middle around, which is the turquoise, which is a little light and a little dark. And I really like the paintbrush that has the watercolor details because it mixes the colors in a really nice flow, and that's what I wanted. So when I finally finished it and got the color right, I looked at it and I was happy with it. I had the banner, I had the rose, the two roses, I had the skull, a nice color. In the other one, I think the skull was like a bluish color, but in this one, I went for more of a pink so that it really pops, and I was really happy with the design. And when I put it, that was the biggest test to make sure I got the measurements right, I actually put the image before I started drawing just in case it wasn't right. But when I saw that it was right and it fit perfectly, I was really happy with the results. And now it's finished. It's up in the channel so you guys can see it when you go and view my channel. And like I said, this is just a short video where I just did everything in Adobe Fresco, so it wasn't a long project. It was something that I just wanted to do real quick to have a banner behind my channel, and I wanted to make it handmade, and I use like ChatGPT or something like that. And I'm really happy with the results, and I hope you guys like it. And please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I'm going to be doing a lot more projects and start posting at least once a week. Thank you for anybody that watched, and goodbye.